Last time on D&D, the party had made their way into the Tower of Omfelvius. With that, they rose above the floors they were already on, though already encountering some gems on pedestals and a couple other floors. It would seem that what was in store for them was treacherous. The party looked around and saw some word puzzles here or there, and they kept going up. A darkened room awaited the party, and yet a simple daylight spell was all that was needed to avoid it. A wire-filled room, with Colton making his way, meandering through, and leading the party as well through the room of fine wires. There was some words embroidered on the floor, a chest with an item known as Amethyst Cosmos. On the next floor, the party encountered 3 goblins, Zibbo, Jacrisius, and Jamborju. They danced off. It was a dance-off, unlike any other. The party succeeded in their dance-off against the goblins and was able to make their way with some really cool work with the crazy dance moves of the Sonic Blaster and Aaliyah breaking the leg of one of the goblins. No, just kidding. Aaliyah, after this, really questioned how this group was so powerful and yet so fucking indecisive and argumentative with each other around every corner. You grabbed some books from the shelves, some of them very unfamiliar to you. Under the Underdark and Beneath in 180 Days. However, 50 Ways to Magically Braise Pork, or Roast, was another book that was found, written by Colton Thaddeus Morrow. An interesting find in this universe. The party proceeded. You made your way up into a room of rugs, checking around the room and into different areas. There was one with a trap arrow, another one that in the middle of the room where an old man was sitting on a latrine, throwing bricks at any who dare enter his terrain. Kiyoshi, making his way up to the top, opened the carpet and caught an idol that drove him insane. A ferocious battle took place, not really between Kiyoshi and the party, but the aftermath of Kiyoshi angering the Magma Rider, activating his form, and fighting with a confused Aaliyah, wondering why Magma Rider specifically targeted her, maybe. Before, Aaliyah, very friendly with the Magma Rider, now sees him as a terrifying and mysterious creature. We knocked the idol out of Kiyoshi's hands and managed to double dispel the Magma Rider out of his form, breaking another seal. You made your way up some stairs, however, a boulder seemed to stop your path. You saw an illusory troll. You found the wand of the missile. You saw a scary violin girl. There was a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff in this room. Kiyoshi traded the scalpel for the command word to the soapstone. And then was promptly hit by a boulder. Kiyoshi hid behind a rug, Colton was pretty angry, and even then, even with everything going on, Aaliyah, the mother of the party, well, motherhood really never leaves, I suppose, as Aaliyah had to resolve some issues here and there. Everyone calming down, some apologies were flung, and you went and made your way through the rug in the center of the room, killing the old man with a nat 20 from Kiyoshi and acquiring his pooped key. You opened the door and made your way in. Eventually, there was a very fierce arm wrestling competition with a bronze statue and a grizzly bear, a sight unlike any other, as well as some draconic vases in the room of the later floors. And on the next floor, there was a treasure on the ceiling. You used the levitation stones to float up and flipped around. Shepard got a natural 20 and slickly tied himself to the ceiling, or to the stone, and T-posed his way to the ceiling where gravity reversed. You acquired the Brittany spear, and you ended in entering into a stone wizard's room, whose eyes grew red as he said upon you. He said some words. Probably words like, as he looked towards you. I just need to make sure there's not music playing. I'm scared. We'll try this. There we go. There we go. He said, "Beat my spell or take the punishment. From my wand I will fire 3 spells, each more deadly than the last. 'Twill warrant you with a riddle. You will have 1 minute to read, interpret, and react." A battle of wizards.